Annika Osborn. Drawdown, Marin draw.
Yes, hi, this is Annika. My presentation is the Drawdown Marin Draw. It's great to be back with Masterclass 46. As many of you know, I've been on the 2-year program, so I've only attended a couple of classes this year, so it's nice to be together with you all, and it's amazing to see all of the great work everybody has been doing. After years of working as a history teacher, running eco clubs and teaching sustainable cooking in school gardens, I decided to make a switch and focus solely on the environment. On Andrea Taylor's recommendation, I joined the Environmental Forum of Marin, Masterclass 45, a little bit late, so that I could do a deep dive into environmental education and connected with lots of great people as I engaged with a variety of environmental organizations. At a Marin Conservation League meeting last May, Leslie Alden asked me to help implement a Drawdown Marin booth for the Marin County Fair, and I jumped in. When Leslie and I first met, she shared information about Drawdown Marin. Oh, sorry, next. Yeah, thanks. When Leslie and I first met, she shared information about Drawdown Marin. A little background on Leslie. She was the instigator and a collaborator in creating Drawdown Marin and has been instrumental in Drawdown Marin ever since, especially in the Community Outreach Partnership Program. I learned that Drawdown Marin is reversing Marin's impacts on climate change by implementing bold climate solutions. And there are 6 main focus areas of Drawdown Marin that you can see below. Oh, still there. Yeah, thank you. There's an executive steering committee and the Community Outreach Partnership, which is also known as the Community Partnership Council. This is the one that I joined. The Community Outreach Partnership is made up of 3 teams. The communications team creates materials and marketing assets. The networks team develops relationships and collaborative partners. And I've taken on the role as the chair of the volunteer engagement team. We prepare people to represent Drawdown Marin and engage volunteers to table at events and to make presentations. Next. The objectives of this COP aligns with Drawdown Marin's format of learn, join, and act. We help educate our community about Drawdown Marin, engage people to join our community, and ask people to take climate action. Community members do this by tabling, presenting, and sharing on social media, blogs, letters to the editor, etc. Thank you. So here was our booth the night before as we were getting it all set up. So my role was to help Leslie develop the Drawdown Marin booth and to get people to sign up to volunteer to man the booth. Leslie had landed us an amazing spot right in the front of as you enter the fair. I helped Leslie brainstorm booth assets and activities. Next. So we basically had the booth for 5 12-hour days. I created a sign-up genius and reached out to various communities to find volunteers, from environmental organizations to Marin Cell students. And we had a great variety of volunteers and trained them as they each started their shift. We hosted over 388 visitors. We collected 100 climate promises and collected 40 signups to be a part of Drawdown Marin. And we had some enticements like compost bins, reusable bags, and metal straws that we gave out to people, kind of to entice them to come into our little booth. Working the booths was a collaborative effort and a lot of fun. There's Leslie Alden all the way to the left with the polar bear hat on. And to the right of her is our very own Douglas Olds volunteering at the booth as well. And so what we did at the booth is, we had various ways to educate people about Drawdown Marin and the different actions that people could take. And in line with community-based social marketing best practices, we asked them to make a climate promise. So it was, next slide, sorry. It was great to see people of all ages coming from all around taking actions. So these are some of the climate promises that we used, or that people made. There were over 100. Next, even some fair performers made climate promises. As I mentioned, it was a lot of fun. So the volunteer engagement group that I joined, or that I'm chairing for Drawdown Marin, decided to develop a Train the Trainer program to help members of our community outreach partnership prepare to present about Drawdown Marin. It's an hour-long training that we've given twice to the community outreach partnership group. And the agenda, right, as you can see, includes a few breakout sessions, a sample presentation of what you would give to an actual audience. We let people practice presenting different slides, and then in the very end, there's a collective presentation where everybody in the room presents a slide and a call, and finally a call to action where people sign up to make a presentation about Drawdown Marin to a small group in the next 2 weeks. In these uncertain times, we're not out in public, and we're looking at different ways of getting the message out, as everybody is doing. So I'll end my presentation with a call to action for the class of 46 by asking you, what is your Drawdown Marin draw? Engaging with Drawdown Marin is a great way to get involved in environmental activism in Marin County. If you're interested in engaging with Drawdown Marin, check out the website to learn more. Join Drawdown Marin by following us on Facebook. Just want to let you know that there will be an Earth Day campaign coming up in the next few weeks that you can share on your Facebook page. You can also sign up for county updates on the website. You can attend a community outreach partnership meeting. We meet the fourth Wednesday of every month, and everyone is welcome. Finally, take action by engaging our community in climate action and by telling a friend about Drawdown Marin. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Annika. We'd love to have you for a third year if that were possible. But I'm sure we can come up with some level of collaboration to keep you involved, to keep the forum and you working together.
Excellent.
We'll keep moving forward, and we will have time at the end for some comments or questions. Tamala will guide us through that. But we have one final presenter today, and Jean Fraschina has a very interesting project